Welcome to my YouTube channel. So this video is about types of media. Upon completion of this video, you could be able to learn the media types, which is the print, broadcast, tsaka new media, and the media convergence. Ano nga ba ang media? Ang media ay isang plural form of medium. Ang media nire-refers to the communication channel na kung saan doon nagde-disseminate ng news, ng music, ng movies, ng education, mga promotional message at mga iba't iba pang data and information. Kumbaga pag sinabi nating media, para siyang highway na kung o kaya para siyang bridge o kaya para siyang door na kung saan doon tayo pwedeng makapag-disseminate ng mga data and information. Ano nga ba yung mga types of media? So, may tatlong types ng media, yung tinatawag na print, broadcast, at saka new media. Umpisahan natin sa print media. So, a media consisting of paper and ink, yun yung print media. So, nire-reproduce siya in a printing process that is traditionally mechanical. From the word print, so it is composed of or consists of paper and ink, then nire-reproduce sa pwedeng Xerox machine or pwedeng piniprint siya ng mas madami. And we have here also another definition. Ang print media, siya yung one of the oldest form of advertising. So it also remains to be one of the most popular form kasi nga it can reach wider target audience. So there are various type of print media na pwedeng makatulong sa advertisers to target a particular segment or consumers. Kung mapapansin pa rin natin, may mga gumagamit pa rin ng mga papel pag nag-a-advertise sila. So ito yung mga types ng print media. We have the newspaper, newsletters, magazines, banners, billboards, books, brochure, tsaka flyers. And this is the importance of print media. The most important difference between print media and the other media is yung tinatawag na readership. So only the print media has a readership. Kasi kung titignan natin, the audience of electronic media, sometimes compared with it, so ikumpara natin, but the audience of channel is more volatile than the readership of a newspaper. Kasi nga kung titignan natin, pag electronic ang ginamit, example TV o kay radyo, pwede kang mag-switch to another channel. So, ibig sabihin, pag print kasi, nandun lang yung focus mo. So, sufficient space for feedback from its reader gives a newspaper an advantage over other media. So, kung yun yung mapapansin ninyo, so pag TV, radyo, o kaya sa internet, wala. Palipat-lipat ka lang ng ang bilis mo mag-switch to another channel anytime na gusto mo. Then we have here now yung pangalawang types of media, yung broadcast media. Ang broadcast media ang gumagamit ito ng radio and television and reach target audience using airwaves as the transition medium. Another definition of broadcast media is that broadcast media is the most expedient means to transmit information immediately to the widest possible audience. So, ang internet ngayon, 'di ba currently parang tinatalo niya na yung television, ganun yung nakikita natin eh. Pero in terms of as a primary source naman ng news and other recreational content, mas lamang pa din si broadcast media. Example, yung movies, yung sitcom, ganyan. So, pasok pa din siya sa broadcast media. Let's say for example, yung mga teleserye. Yan. So, marami pa din tumatangkilik or mas gusto ang broadcast media in relation sa mga yon. So, ang broadcast media is, ang primary target niya ay yung mga web surfers and other people who watch television and listen to the radio on daily basis. Ito yung mga types ng broadcast media. So, yung mga speeches, diba? Yung mga documentaries, interviews, advertisement, daily news, financial market information, short video clip, tutorials, at saka podcast. Yan yung mga sample ng media types in relation sa broadcast. Next, we have the digital or new media. So, ito yung contents are organized and distributed on digital platform. So pag sinabi nating digital, refers to something using digits, particularly binary bits. Yun yung digital na tinutukoy. And another definition, ang digital or new media is used to describe the content na kung saan available siya using different electronic devices natin, ganyan. So, ito nagiging possible ang digital or new media to the aid of computer technology. And always remember din na ang digital or new media, ang content niya is available on demand through the internet. So sabihin natin, ano nga ba yung content na tinutukoy dyan? So this content can be viewed on any devices and provides way for people to interact with the other content in real time. Kung let's say for example, nag-post ka ng balita, so ang bilis nilang makapag-comment doon, ang bilis nilang makapagdagdag ng ng saloobin nila, 'di ba? Through the aid of internet. Kaya kung minsan, so with the inclusion of users comment and making it easy for people to share the content online and in social with friends and coworkers. Let's say for example, may nabasa kang news, ang bilis mo lang ma-share 'yon sa mga kasama mo. So, isang click mo lang ng share, ma-share mo na 'yun sa wall mo o kaya sa mga messages. Next naman natin yung tinatawag na media convergence. So, natapos na natin yung types of media. Move na tayo ngayon sa media convergence. Umpisahan ko sa definition muna ng converge. Ang definition ng converge means meeting at a point. So, sabihin natin the definition of convergence kasi refers to two or more things coming together. Ibig sabihin, dalawa or more than na pinag-isa mo. So, joining together or evolving into one. So, ang isang example, sabihin na lang natin nito sa in real life situation. Example ng convergence is yung mga tao. So, nagpunta sila sa iisang grupo. Kunwari, nasa crowd ka, tapos pinag-grupo-grupo mo sila. So, when a crowd of people all move together into a unified group, so isa yung convergence. Kaya nga ang synonyms ng converge is join, unite, intersect, merge, connect, and coincide. Pero ano naman pag sinabing media convergence? So, ang media convergence happen when different two or more media sources join together. So, it allows media text to produce and distributed on multiple media devices. So, ang pinaka-root natin dito pag sinabi nating media convergence, pag may two or more media kayo na pinagsama nyo sa isa. So, that is media convergence. Another definition is that it is the ability to transform different kinds of media into digital code, which is the accessible by a range of devices. So, another definition, ang media convergence is a combination of new media and old media. With a single piece of media work, the coming together of different media products and technology. So, yung palang media convergence. Then, move tayo sa elements of technology convergence. So, ang technology convergence, meron siyang 5 na element. We have the services, application, media and content, robots and machine, the technology, and the virtual reality. So, umpisahan muna natin sa technology. So, paano mo manasabing technology convergence yan? So, it is a common for technologies that are viewed as very different to develop similar features with time that blur differences. So, sabihin natin nung 1995, di ba? May television noon and may mobile phone. So, yung dalawang yun, si television tsaka mobile phone, completely different na devices yung mga yon. So, nung mga nagdaan na ng mga panahon, nagkaroon na sila ng similar feature. Let's say for example, such as the ability to connect to Wi-Fi, di ba? Dati ang TV hindi nakaka-connect sa Wi-Fi yan, pero ngayon nakaka-connect na siya, mag-play ng rich internet-based media and run ng apps. So people may use either their television or phone to play game or communicate with relatives or using the same software. So dati sa cellphone ka lang nanonood, sa computer lang, ngayon pati TV kaya na niya. So doon pa lang sa technology convergence, ma-imagine na ninyo na ang TV at cellphone napag-isa din nila. So yun yung tinatawag na technology convergence na noon magkaibang device yung mga yon. o magkaibang technology. Kasi dati ang TV for viewing lang, ang cellphone pang tawag lang, di ba? Then next we have the media and content. Dito ang media and content, let's say for example, a television and internet services were once viewed as separate. Yes, syempre, ang television at internet noon magkaiba. Then next, we have the service application. So, nung 1990s, madaming large difference between business and consumer software and services. So, pagdaan ng panahon din, so ang technology tends to move from a large number of highly specific tools toward a small set of flexible tools with broad applications. And yung another is the robot and machine. So, it is increasingly common for machine, kagaya ng vehicle or appliances, to have a semi-autonomous features that technically make them robot. So, which is true naman. So, dati ang robot ay robot lang, kotse ay kotse lang. 'Di ba? Pero may mga vehicle na ngayon, may mga gamit na ngayon na kung saan parang mga robot na rin sila. Meron din tayong virtual reality o yung augmented reality. So, can be viewed as the converge of real life with digital entities such as simulation games and information environment. So, kumbaga, yung real life situation o yung real life na nakikita mo talaga, pag gumamit ka ng virtual reality, para kang nandun. So, pinagsama yung dalawa, yung real life and the digital. Ito pa yung media converge usually occurs in various format or platform just as sa social media, kakaroon ng media converge dyan sa learning management system, sa product advertisement, sa news agency, at saka sa multimedia personality. Ito yung mga example ng media converge sa smartphone. So, nagkaroon ng converge sa camera, TV, telephone, web browser, digital map, and the radio. So, yung mga smartphone natin, naging camera naman na siya, pwede na rin siya maging TV, pwede na rin siya maging telephone, pwede na rin siyang web browser, pwede na rin siyang digital map, pwede na rin siyang radio. So, yung mga yung pinagsama-sama, nagkaroon tayo ng smartphone. So, ganyan kaganda ang media converge. And sabihin natin sa computers meron tayong camera, may music player din tayo, may video player din tayo doon, may mga web browser din tayo. Sabihin natin sa internet naman may Facebook, may Twitter, may Instagram, diba? And sabihin natin yung Facebook, kung ngari, si Facebook may Hangout, may FB Messenger, may Instagram. So, Oculus VR, may WhatsApp, may MSQRD. So, yung mga yan is mga sample ng media converge na kung saan gamit ang media converge, mas nagiging powerful pa yung mga data and information na nasi-share natin. So, hindi na lang siya nakapokus sa isang function niya. So, pag pinagsama-sama natin ang mga media or pinagsama natin ang old or kaya new media pinagsasama natin yung mga yan, mas nagiging kapakipakinabang pa yung pag-share natin ng data and information with the aid of media. Thank you for watching to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and click on bell icon to get notification on my channel. Salamat po!